Hey, do y'all want to know my secret plan to go from scratch to launch with your cleaning business in 4 weeks? If you do, listen up. I'm giving all the sauce right now, okay? If you guys don't know, my name is Jasmine Tates, and I am a cleaning business coach where I teach people like you, entrepreneurs, 9 to 5ers, businessmen and women, how to launch a cleaning business literally without you touching a mop or a broom. Okay. With this model, this is a referral based agency model to where we are doing all the efforts to find the ideal client, ideal cleaner, marry them together. We charge the client a service charge. We pay our cleaner a percentage of that service charge, and we collect the difference. Okay. So I'm going to break down to you guys my steps and process. Literally, I have no idea where these fireworks are coming from. What in the world? Look, they're excited. I'm excited. Okay. But these fireworks that made me lose my train of thought. Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys literally my 4-week process to go from scratch to launch. Literally how to launch a cleaning business from scratch without you having any experience, knowing any of the things, okay? Whether you have experience from a solo cleaner trying to set up a remote business, or you just looking for something to start to bring in some recurring revenue, business, income, side money, all the things, all the things, okay? So with this 4-week process, you guys, week 1 is that foundational setup piece. Okay. That's going to be the thing that sets everything up. Okay. You're going to do your market research. You want to make sure that you are able to identify the market area that you're going to be launching your business. You want to make sure that it's a profitable area. I'm going to give you guys a little tip. So make sure you all stay all the way to the end of this video, because I'm dropping little tips for each point that I go. Okay. What I love is that if you set up your Thumbtack and your Yelp account, they would be able to confirm your areas to let you know if these are high demand areas. Okay. Yelp has this really cool heat map where it'll let you know if those areas are high demand, right? The redder, oranger they are, the more leads are predicted to come through those areas. Thumbtack will let you know per county and per like city area if those areas are high demand. It'll literally say that, hey, we are estimated to have on average 300 leads to come through for this area per month, 800 leads, 30, 40, 50, 60, 0, right? So of course, the higher the number, the more high demand that area and market is, but you can use that to confirm your market research. Okay. You also want to do your pricing research. Find 5 to 10 companies in your area and search out their pricing, right? You don't want to undercharge and you don't want to overcharge. All right. Next, you're going to do all your legal and finance setup. You want to make sure that you have your business license, DBA, assumed name, LLC, whichever one is your jam. Okay. Make sure that your business is set up legally to operate. Once you've done that, get your EIN number. Okay. Set you up a business bank account. We currently have partnered with a bank called Relay Bank. They're really, really cool. They're based off of the Profit First model, which I super love. So that way you're able to have multiple accounts to manage all your funds without having to pay an additional fee for all these different accounts, right? So win-win. And then you're going to set up your domain, email address, and phone number. I'm going to drop some links down below in the comments so that way you guys can have access to this resource list, because there's some companies that we have partnered with that I've used myself for a very long time. I love OpenPhone. I've been using them for almost 6-7 years now. Google works for longer than that. And so we partner with these companies to be able to give access to you guys to either get in at a deal or they're going to give you some bonuses. Relay Bank is going to deposit $75 into your account after you got it set up and open. OpenPhone is going to give you a $20 credit. Okay. Look, I got you covered. I got you covered. All right. So make sure you guys see those links down in the comments so that way you guys can get your business all the way properly set up. Okay. Also within week 1, you're going over, I already said that, the pricing. Okay. So market research, pricing, legal and finance setup. Okay. Week 2, We up in here. We are going over our branding. This is where you can go ahead and set up your website, create that nice little logo you've been waiting to set up, okay? If you're going to do a social media account, go ahead and set up your Facebook and your Instagram. Do that, all right? Create some nice images. Go ahead and create the brand identity you're trying to go after. If you're trying to do it eco-friendly, do nice earth tone images, right? Find your images that mirror the type of customer and clientele that you're trying to target. So that way everything is on brand point. When somebody sees your brand, they see themselves in your brand identity. Okay. Then you're going to set up your booking platform. There's a lot of different booking platforms out there. There's ZenMaid, ZenBooker. There's Booking Koala, which I often speak about, Jobber, other platforms as well. You want to go ahead and set up your booking platform as well. This is going to manage all of your cleanings, your clients, your cleaners, your reschedules, your cancellations, your reoccurrings, all the things. Okay. Also, you're going to set up all your lead gen platforms, your Thumbtack, Yelp, Nextdoor if you want to give it a try, Bark if you want to test it out, okay? The ones that I like to use the most is going to be Google, Thumbtack, and Yelp. Yelp is like my honorable mention to where like I want to have it set up because I might get a customer that happens to be a natural Yelper and they'll go leave a review. I don't pay for Yelp ads until I have at least 8 to 9 reviews that has stuck though. Okay. Google takes some time to get optimized. So cool. I know that's a long game. But Thumbtack, we up in here. Get that bad boy set up properly all the way. Turn that thing on. If you're in a high demand market, you could literally get leads same day. One of our done for you clients went live just the other day, first day, like not even live for that long. He got 5 leads within that first day. Okay. Check, 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 check. All right. So you want to do all of that setup. So week 2 is setting up of all of the platforms. All right. What y'all think is next? What y'all think is next? Hiring. That is right? Hiring, because now we have to find somebody to actually provide the services for our clientele. I get asked this question a lot. What do I do first? Find the client or find the cleaner? Find the cleaner, find the client. You are going to set your lead gens up, and then you're going to find your cleaners first. You do not want to go live until your cleaners are in position and are in place to go. So you're going to do your hiring. You can either go through your traditional job boards, your LinkedIn, your Indeed, your job boards, and things like that. I love using platforms like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, and even Nextdoor. My goal is to find cleaners that are already doing the things, right? And I get this question asked all the time. No, I'm not worried if they're going to steal one of my clients. I'm just a firm believer that whatever's mine is always going to be mine. It was already meant to be mine. And if a cleaner can steal the client, then it was never really meant to be mine in the first place. But now look here. Mama ain't raised no fool now, y'all, okay? So I do have contingencies and things put in place because I did pay for that lead, all right? With Booking Koala platform that we do utilize, 24 hours prior to the cleaner even showing up to do the job, we've already snatched them funds, baby. We made sure that money was available. It's snatched and held until the cleaning services is done, okay? So I'm not worried about if a cleaner is going to steal a client. I ain't got time to stress about that, okay? We got other things to worry about, all right? So I love to find cleaners that are already in the business. Like my actual cleaning requirements is that our cleaners have 3 years of residential cleaning experience, not hotel, not commercial, not Airbnb, residential cleaning experience. The big difference with cleaning one time around a 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath deep clean than a 300 square feet, 1 room. Okay, so I require that they have a 3 years minimum residential. They must have their own supplies, equipment, insurance. Okay, this is the beauty with working with the referral-based model, with working with 1099 contractors. This is how you're able to save without having to have so much cost for expenses, because I don't have to provide their supplies. I don't have to provide their insurance. I don't have to provide their equipment and their towels and their spray bottles and vacuum, mop, and broom, and have a place to hold it and restock it and wash their towels at the end of the night and restock their towels in the next day. We ain't doing all that. This is what makes it remote, because I could operate my business out of this lovely office. Okay. And not actually be doing the things, to where like the cleaners are the ones that's responsible for providing their own supplies, their own equipment, paying for their own insurance. No, you are not allowed to pay for their insurance. That crosses the gray line to where they would be considered W-2 versus 1099. And that's a whole nother situation. Okay. So I like to look for cleaners that are already doing the things. Now, for all my people out there that be like, yo, it's hard to find good help. Don't we all know that, you guys? Look, HR departments are one of the most expensive funding departments for every business out there. Okay. It's a numbers game. When I talk to people all the time, they be like, I'm having a hard time finding cleaners. Well, how many people did you talk to this week? Let me know. Well, I contacted 3 people. You did what? Who? How? What were you expecting to come out of that? What were you expecting to come out of that? We're currently doing some hiring, and we contacted 29 people just today. Okay, you guys. So you want to make sure that your effort is in there. With the hiring part, the outcome is not really predictable, okay? Because you can contact 100 people and maybe only 2 are interested. But what you can control is the amount of effort you put in the front end. Okay. What you can control is how many calls, contacts, follow-ups you are making to close those cleaners, so that way you can get those hires. I would recommend starting with 3 cleaners. Okay. If you're a little risky, you can start with 1 or 2, but 3 cleaners will give you that assurity that if by chance something happens and one's not available and the other's not available, you'll have that 3rd. Now, if all 3 is not available, just go ahead and start over. Okay. But being able to start with 3 cleaners is what I would recommend. Okay. Now, what's next? What's next after that? We done the setup, the foundational piece setup. We have done the all the systems and platforms are set up. We've done the hiring. It's not to get ready for launch, you guys. During this time, I would recommend doing a soft launch, as in like testing out, combing through all your platforms, making sure everything is set up properly. Okay. Doing a test booking, giving yourself a 100% discount, so that way you can run it all the way through. Okay. And once you find out that everything is set up properly and everything went through properly and your cleaners are set and ready and onboarded, you collected all the required documents, you have their insurance, your company name is listed, you did your expectation call to go over all the things that you require and expect of this working relationship to look like. It's time to go live, baby. Let's go live. Okay. Week 4 is launch week. This is literally my 4-week from scratch to launch template, you guys. I teach this more in detail in our 2-day live master workshop. So if you're like, yo, Jazz, this was awesome, you need to stop right now, do a replay, go ahead and like get all the notes down and write the 4 steps down for each week, go ahead and do that. Okay. But if you're like, you need some more help, accountability, some walkthrough on this process, then you guys join our next upcoming master workshop. Okay. It is a 2-day live virtual event. It goes down on that master workshop, you guys. It is an actual like done with you master workshop. It's not something where you can just come and sit and chill and watch me talk for 4 to 5 hours, because it do be that long, right? Could possibly go up to 6 hours, just kind of depending on the field and how many questions come in. But like the goal is for, as I'm talking and sharing and teaching, that you're actually implementing and doing the thing. So when I'm doing the market research, you're doing the market research. When I'm hiring and going over this hiring, you are actually live reaching out to people going high. Like I'm dropping in the comments my actual script of what I want you to copy and paste and send to them, where we actually had some live hires during the 2-day last last 2-day workshop. So that was super, super dope. Okay. But yeah, so if you guys need some more assistance, like this was really great, but I need some more, you guys join this upcoming master workshop. We go over how to set up market research, pricing research, how to find cleaners, how to set up your legions, and how to set up your booking koala. Okay. The goal is for you not to do this alone. Okay. The goal is for you to be able to be a part of community, acceleration happens in community. You're able to excel way faster with doing this together than by yourself. Okay. I'm not saying you can't do it by yourself, sis. What I'm saying is that you can get much further faster with doing it together. So if you're needing some more assistance and some help and support, join the next master workshop that's coming up. And yeah, it's super dope. It's super dope. All right, you guys. If you guys love this video and everything that was shared, I want to encourage you guys to like, share, subscribe, do all the things of all the things. And until next time, I hope to see you inside the CO Clean Academy. All right. Bye, y'all.